I was thinking about this morning, and it's just something for you to think about. And that is, do you know how there are situations in life where you come across somebody and they really piss you off because they've just been horrible and mean, they seem uninterested? And this often happens in retail, by the way, where you get served by somebody who completely just doesn't give a shit about what you're looking for, and they're actually dismissive and they're rude. And you have this really big desire to zing them, to tell them off, to call them names, and just be generally rude back to them. Well, if that situation ever arises, I have a suggestion for you. Treat them with respect. Treat them in a way that you would want to be treated, even though they don't treat you the way you expect to be treated. Because you know what? This doesn't just happen in the movies, unfortunately. This happens in real life, and that is one day there's a strange cosmic phenomenon where you come across these people again, and the relationship that you have with them the next time may be completely different. You see, it's not unheard of that you get into a situation like I've mentioned where you've come across somebody where they just rub you the wrong way and you say something that you probably shouldn't have said, but you do anyway. And then 5-10 years later, they end up being a very pivotal or critical part of your life. This person who you've just zinged and just out of frustration ends up, for example, being your doctor. They end up being somebody who is in a position of authority, like a policeman who pulls you over on the side of the road. They end up being your university professor, something that puts them in a position where, hang on, do I know you? Have I met you before? And you're in this awkward situation where you know that you've had a really negative interaction in the past, and it's not going to turn out well for you right now, because people do remember things. There's an expression where people don't always remember what you say, but they remember how you made them feel. And the fact that you've had this unpleasant interaction with them 5 years ago, and now you're in a position where you need them for something, and it's all awkward now because you're trying to weasel out of, go, oh, no, I've never met you, and all that kind of stuff. And they know, and you know. So it's best just to avoid that situation. If you come across somebody who just rubs you the wrong way, just leave it alone. Don't create a fuss. Don't make it don't start shouting in the shop so everybody can hear you. There are more important things in life. And like I said, sometimes you come across them later in another interaction and you don't want it to affect what happens then.